In 2013, a shop in downtown Malaga, Spain, was converted into a tapas bar called Hanel. Why was the final letter of its name the only capital? And I'll read that again. In 2013, a shop in downtown Malaga, Spain, was converted into a tapas bar called Hanel. Why was the final letter of its name the only capital? Riddle me this.
Okay. Now, I've been to Malaga not so long after this tapas bar opened.
Uh-oh.
And it's a very nice town. It's lovely. It's in the south.
It's got a big church.
It's got a big church. It's churches. This is the only thing I know or remember is that the church is called La Manquita, right? And it's because it means she who lacks something, like manqué, we would say in English, or rather in French. But and it's because they've finished one of the towers of the cathedral, right?
He's
but they didn't finish the other one.
He's padding. He has no idea why it's got a capital at the end.
No, so it's named like it's like the one-armed lady because it's only got one tower finished and one tower isn't finished. So is it that? Is that the answer?
No, it's nothing to do with that.
I've been to Malaga once with a friend, mostly to tour around the rest of that bit of southern Spain. We barely saw the town, but because of Malaga's reputation, just as we get to the end of the trip, we're on a viewpoint high above the city, and he just pulls out these two bright orange T-shirts he's had made with lads on tour, just so we can get the lads on tour photo at the top of the mountain.
Okay, these are all great anecdotes, guys, but we're not getting closer to the answer.
Oh, okay.
I think I actually know the answer, so I'm gonna just play around for a bit, and it's obviously not. I think I do. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know how it will.
It's more likely with more guests and with your background between you. We're expecting that, so
it won't make sense what I'm thinking, but I want you all to know I've got it.
You're the only person here who's never been to Malaga.
I've been to Malaga.
All right.
Or Malaga, as I call it. Everything's capital at the end, I believe.
I've never been, but so usually you get a capital at the start of the word. I think that's right. And therefore, is the end the beginning? As in, is it backward? Is everything backwards there? Is it like...
I was thinking it was a reversed word or something like that.
Nice.
Yeah.
This is okay. I'll lay out my answer now as well. My mum and dad, when they lived in Hong Kong, the very first street they lived on was called Redknapp Cellar Road. And no one knew what that meant. It wasn't a Chinese word. It wasn't an English word. It was a nothing word. Redknapp Cellar. What was going on there? And it turned out that it was meant to be called Alexander Road. But
I just wrote that down. I was like, I can't quite figure that out.
The person who was painting the sign onto the wall used the Chinese system of writing from right to left. And so it was Alexander. But when you read it, it is Redknapp Cellar. So that was going to be my suggestion as well. A reversed word.
What was the word again?
So the word is genaro.
Can you spell it for us, please?
It's Genar, capital O.
Gen. That's nearly orange backwards, but not quite. It's oraneg.
Oh, okay. Was it that this newly opened place was running on limited budget, and the previous place's sign ended with a giant capital O, and they thought we can save on the money by just, getting the first few letters printed, and we'll just attach it to the old one.
Did you see the place that took over the old Foyle's bookstore on Charing Cross Road in London? Uh-huh. It was just a generic tat shop just selling tourist stuff, and what they did is they took out a couple of letters and it just says "Oh yes." They just used the OYENS from Foyle's. It's just called "Oh yes."
That's really interesting. There's a Thai restaurant in London. There's a few of them called Rose's Thai, and they began, I think, on Brick Lane, and they were just there was like a bistro called Rose's, and they started their new shop there, and they were like, okay, what should we call it? They couldn't afford a new sign, and so they just kept the name. So you are all very close here, but I'm not gonna give it to you because I want a little bit more.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Are we onto something with it being backwards?
You're onto something with almost everything you've said, apart from your bit about the church at the start.
I feel like that'll come in somehow.
So it's nearly the word orange backwards.
Oraneg.
Yeah.
Oraneg.
Or an egg.
Or
Is it,
neg. Or a neg. It's about negging. Negging's the thing that the kids do these days. It's negging you if you can't understand
It's the thing they were doing in 2006.
All right.
Maybe it is like the foils thing, that it was a previous sign. It's not backwards, but it's an anagram. It's the only word they could make out of orange, or there's an American chain called Orange Julius, or something like that. It's not reversed. It's just that Genaro is a word in Spanish. I don't know if it is, and that was the word they could make out.
He's got it.
Yeah,
I don't even know it.
No, that's right. I mean, if you listen to this podcast, Tom always gets it in the end. That's the end of these shows.
That's not true.
No, that is true. So it's orange as in the mobile phone seller.
Oh,
So there's a big sort of shop on the corner in this place in Malaga, and they took over the place where the orange store was, and they couldn't afford their own sign, and so they just called it Genaro.
That's so good.